I can
Yep.
I can focus on that. I can lean into it without too much debate. I don't know. So,
Totally. Well, and I think to the point that I made earlier, I think we actually need to loosen our grip a little bit. And what I mean
mm,
by that is this whole attribution, performance marketing, X equals 10, what's my ROAS? We need to loosen that grip and just directionally. So to your point about like TikTok or menopause or whatever it is, finding the right thing to talk about doesn't have to be, oh, I need 17 different data points to back this up. It's like, hey, this one quantifies attention. It might be video views, it might be engagements, it might be whatever the thing is. All of those three things, if we zoom out a little bit, those three things are saying that, like, hey, there's some attention here. Cool, let's go after that.
yeah.
Right? Like, I think that's also the thing is like we as that, to your point about like analysis paralysis, is like we get out and we're like, oh, it has to be exact. And I actually don't think it has to be exact. It just has to be directionally correct, because even if it is exact that that's what you should do, there's still going to be different nuances and variables in the creative, in the targeting, in the spend, in all of those different things, that it's never going to be perfect. And so I actually think we need to loosen our grip a little bit and still use this stuff as signal for what it is,
Mm.
and use it to guide us, but also not be so like, oh, and now I'm not saying don't be rigorous with it. There's a balance, right? And so I think it's that fine balance of loosening up the grip, listening to the right signals, and then being a marketer and being creative to then try and problem solve to create something that drives the outcome that we want.
Charlie, great point. I think it's a great point to end on. I think I've really enjoyed our discussion, and
Mm.
I think you're a great educator. I would love
I
for you
appreciate you
to,
saying that.
yeah, I would love to hear kind of maybe any speaking talks you have coming up, where you're on social,
Yeah.
how do people find out more, follow you? Because I think you have some really great insights to share.
Well, I appreciate you having me on. Yeah, the best place to follow me is on LinkedIn. I'm very active there. I publish it. I think I publish right now a new video every single day. So if you want to continue to hear my awful voice, you can go there. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I put my email on LinkedIn, so if people have questions, they can shoot me an email there. That's a very I don't know if
Well,
it was a good idea at the time.
I wish I'm setting up a workflow to help me sort emails, because I
Yeah,
would love to have the time to respond to
totally.
everyone. I just need help doing it, because I think this time right now is so difficult, and I just get flooded with all kinds of
Totally.
stuff, and sometimes I miss it with all the kind of um, you know noise that's out there.
Yeah,
And so
absolutely.
I hats off to you for being able to do that. um if they want to check out your platform, rightmetric.co, tell us a little bit about the platform. Give me the elevator pitch real quick before we go.
Yeah, so basically what we've done is focus on three types of research: audience research, competitive benchmarking, and content insight. And so what we've done is we've basically bought access to over 30 different data tools. We pull all that stuff into one place. And then we have a team of analysts and strategists that actually work with you to scope out what your research questions are and turn things around quite quickly, because we've also built our own proprietary tooling behind the scenes to be able to enrich some of that data that we already have access to. And it's funny, some of the things that you said, like having, what is it? A problem half well stated is a problem half solved. We spend a lot of our time working with customers, actually getting clear on what are the
Mm,
underlying business questions, because that's going to actually dictate the types of research that you need. And oftentimes when people come at us, they have, oh, I need to look at this. And we're like, yeah, we can totally answer that for you. But what is this actually laddering up to? And then they go, oh my gosh, I actually need this and this and this and this and this. And that's not because we want to sell them more. It's just more so like, answer the question, like actually just get the question answered so that you can go on with your day and move forward as a business. So yeah, we've been doing it for 8 years now. We primarily work in the consumer space. We are doing more B2B now because there are some better data sets coming online for that sort of thing. But our main focus is like, how can we harness all of these external data sources? Most brands have their internal house in order.
mm.
They can know what's going on in their ecosystem, but we're able to give them that holistic picture into what's happening outside of their ecosystem in an aggregated way.
Awesome. Well, Charlie, thanks so much for coming on. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you want to grow your business with the largest, most powerful tool on the planet, the internet, but now I feel like LLMs maybe like are outshining it to a certain degree, right? Like I think there's a AI revolution coming.